Folks, as you can see here in America, people are always busy with work, constantly chasing the latest diet trends, keto, intermittent fasting, low carb, high protein, and so on. But I still believe that nothing can replace a balanced, natural diet that suits your body. I've seen many friends, once strong and sharp, suddenly decline because they didn't pay attention to what they were putting into their bodies. When illness knocks on the door, that's when they scramble to fix things. But let me tell you, health isn't something you can just fix easily. It's something you must nurture every single day, every single meal. So if you want to live long and stay sharp, start today. You don't need to make extreme changes. Just eat a well-rounded diet, cut down on processed foods, drink enough water, and most importantly, enjoy every meal with gratitude. Now, let me ask you, among the foods I'm about to share, are there any that you eat daily? Or do you have a favorite that works wonders for you? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you find my words helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so we can have more conversations like this. 1. Breakfast. Eating to kickstart a healthy day, folks. After living nearly a century, I've learned one thing. What you eat daily truly determines your health, not expensive supplements or those so-called miracle treatments they advertise on TV. I don't have any big secrets, just consistent meals with good food choices. Every morning, I start my day with a hot bowl of oatmeal topped with crunchy walnuts and a drizzle of sweet honey. It's easy to eat, great for heart health, and keeps my brain sharp. As for coffee, I mostly avoid it. At this age, too much caffeine makes my heart race like a drum and disrupts my sleep. Instead, I go for green tea. It keeps me alert while also fighting aging. Lunch is simple, but always includes leafy greens, some protein from fish or chicken, and a bit of healthy fat from avocado or olive oil. I see a lot of older folks in America eating way too much processed food, canned goods, fast food, sausages, deli meats. Sure, they're convenient, but they're not good for you. Fresh, home-cooked meals are always the best. Dinner is even lighter. Maybe a bowl of vegetable soup and some salmon or tofu. I eat early, around 6-7 p.m., so my stomach has time to digest before bed. Eating too late makes digestion harder and messes with sleep. Beyond food, I make sure to drink enough water, not just when I feel thirsty. Many people forget to hydrate and then blame old age when they feel sluggish or foggy-headed. Truth is, dehydration slows everything down. So if you want to stay healthy and live long, pay attention to what you eat every day. No need for extreme diets or trendy fads. Just maintain a healthy, consistent eating routine and enjoy every meal. 2. Lunch. Eating right without overeating, folks. When I was younger, I ate all kinds of beef, grilled steaks, barbecue, you name it. But as I got older, I realized I needed to change. Red meat tastes great, but too much of it raises the risk of heart disease and high blood pressure, not to mention how heavy it feels in the stomach. That's why now, I prefer fish, especially salmon and sardines. These two are packed with omega-3s, which keep the brain sharp, support joint health, and reduce inflammation. I've noticed that people who eat fish regularly tend to stay more alert and agile. Just look at the Japanese. They live long, and they eat a lot of fish. Aside from fish, I always include a plate of leafy greens in my meals. Not just because it's a habit, but because I know that greens are the key to a strong, healthy body. My favorites are spinach, broccoli, and kale. These are loaded with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and slow down aging. Have you ever seen someone who eats fried food all the time and still looks young? No way. If you want glowing skin and a sharp mind, eat your greens. I also ditched cooking with animal fat. Back in the day, I thought frying food in lard was the best way to get rich, delicious flavors. But then I learned a great trick from the Mediterranean folks. They use olive oil instead. And guess what? They're not only healthy, but also among the longest living people in the world. Olive oil has good fats that lower bad cholesterol, protect the heart, and even support memory. Now I use olive oil for cooking and salads, and I feel much lighter and healthier. People often ask me how I'm almost 100 years old and still able to take morning walks, still able to talk to you all so clearly. I tell them, there's no magic to it. I just eat right. Think about it. Your body is like a car. Fill it with quality fuel, and it will run smoothly. Dump in junk, and it won't last long. 3. Dinner. Light and never too close to bedtime. You see, at my age, I've learned that dinner isn't the time to stuff myself like I used to when I was younger. Back in the day, I loved rice, but white rice can spike blood sugar and make you feel heavy and sluggish. So I switched to sweet potatoes or lentils instead. Delicious and much better for my health. Sweet potatoes aid digestion, help regulate blood sugar, and are packed with vitamins that keep my skin from wrinkling too quickly. Lentils, on the other hand, are rich in protein and fiber, keeping me full without causing weight gain. I've noticed that many elderly folks in the US choose these alternatives too, trying to avoid the hassles of diabetes. After dinner, I never go straight for cakes or ice cream like my grandkids do. Instead, I go for an apple or some blueberries. Hasn't everyone heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away"? A daily apple helps maintain good health, aids digestion, and even lowers cholesterol. I eat apples regularly, and I must say, it works since I rarely need to see a doctor. As for blueberries, I call them brain medicine. These tiny berries are loaded with antioxidants that protect the brain and help prevent memory loss. I've read several studies saying that those who eat blueberries often tend to stay mentally sharp for longer. People sometimes ask me, "Don't you feel like you're missing out?" I just laugh and say, "Missing out on what? I eat well, I feel great, and I'm still here chatting with you instead of lying in a hospital bed." If you eat carelessly, indulging in whatever you crave, illness will eventually catch up with you, and by then, it may be too late to regret it. 4. Eating habits that have kept me healthy. After living nearly 100 years, I've realized one thing. Eating right doesn't just keep you healthy, it keeps you happy and sharp-minded too. I'm no nutritionist, but I know exactly what my body needs and what it should avoid. Today, I want to share with you a few simple eating habits I've stuck to for years, habits that have kept me here, talking to you, instead of being bedridden in a hospital. First, let's talk about drinking water. I always keep a glass of water nearby because, at my age, even slight dehydration makes me feel lightheaded. A lot of elderly folks say, "I don't feel thirsty, so I don't drink water." But that's a big mistake. Dehydration doesn't just make you tired, it also affects your memory. I sip water throughout the day instead of waiting until I feel thirsty. I only have coffee occasionally for enjoyment, and I've completely avoided soda for years. Those sugary, chemical-filled drinks do nothing but harm. Second, I eat slowly and chew thoroughly. When I was younger, I used to eat in a hurry. Sometimes I'd barely chew before swallowing. But now I take my time, chewing every bite well. This helps with digestion and lets me enjoy the flavors of my food. Eating slowly also prevents overeating. Many of my elderly friends complain about bloating and indigestion, and it's often because they eat too fast, swallowing their food in chunks. Eating at a relaxed pace is better for your stomach and saves you from needing medication. Lastly, I avoid processed foods. Things like sausages, canned meats, and frozen meals are packed with salt, sugar, and chemicals. Eating too much of these leads to heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes. I prefer fresh foods, vegetables, cooked simply, taste just as good. I always tell my friends, "Would you rather eat canned food or live a few years longer?" They laugh at first, but then they nod and start making better choices. 5. A message from a 99-year-old man, my friends. Eating isn't just about filling your stomach. It's about how you treat your body every single day. Don't wait until illness knocks on your door to start panicking and searching for medicine, because food itself is the best medicine, if you choose wisely. I truly believe that what we put into our bodies today determines our health tomorrow. I don't claim to have the secret to eternal life, but after nearly 100 years, I've realized one thing. Eating well, listening to my body, and staying away from harmful foods have helped me stay sharp, take my morning walks, and sit here chatting with you all. How about you? Are there any foods you swear by or any great eating habits I haven't mentioned? Feel free to share. We may be old, but there's always something new to learn from each other. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can keep coming back here to chat with you again.